Welcome everyone to the NJ Chamber of Commerce's Alice H. Parker Women Leaders in Innovation Award Ceremony. All participants are on mute. Please stay on mute unless you have a speaking part in this event. If you would like to share a comment about today's event, you're welcome to do so in the chat window. Now, here is the President and CEO of the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce, Tom Bracken.
Thank you, Rick, and welcome everyone to this afternoon's award celebration. I especially want to thank our three award recipients, our presenters, and our special guests, whom you will meet shortly. Before we begin, please let me thank our sponsors for making this event possible. First, our presenting sponsors, Atlantic City Electric, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, TD Bank, Witham, Wells Fargo, and AT&T, and our sustaining sponsors, South Jersey Industries, Pfizer, and Choose New Jersey. I would also like to acknowledge one of our member companies, Hamilton Jewelers of Princeton, who supplied the handsome Alice H. Parker Awards being given to our recipients today. The New Jersey Chamber of Commerce supports innovation as a business imperative. Innovation is the lifeblood of any robust and growing economy. We believe it is in the long-term interest of New Jersey that we celebrate our state's rich history of innovation and innovators who lived and worked here. 6 years ago, as part of a celebration of New Jersey's history, the New Jersey Chamber created a list of the top 25 innovators in state history. And looking at this list, we realized that women were not getting their just due. While men such as Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, and Buzz Aldrin got richly deserved headlines, far less notoriety went to women innovators such as Elizabeth White, Beatrice Hicks, Alice Paul, and the namesake for our award, Alice H. Parker. For a few comments on this point, I would like to introduce a great friend of mine and a great supporter of the New Jersey Chamber. She is the regional president, New Jersey for PNC Bank, and also the chair of the New Jersey Chamber's Board of Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Bowden.
Thank you, Tom, and good afternoon, everyone. Again, if everyone could just keep us on mute, that would be terrific. And I just have to start by saying I am so thrilled to join all of you today to recognize these very accomplished women, and you'll be hearing a good deal about them. But just first, a few comments. Tom is so right about the lack of recognition for the accomplishments of women. I mean, how many of you remember studying history with very little mention of what women did and what they contributed, whether it's New Jersey, nationally or internationally? So this is a really wonderful opportunity to put that spotlight on women who really well deserve it. So let me tell you a little bit about the award itself. The New Jersey Chamber created the Alice H. Parker Women Leaders in Innovation Award to shine a brighter light on those New Jersey women who have really been the catalyst for progress in science, the arts, and social attitudes. And the good news is we have plenty of women to choose from. As we do honor these women, we should remember that each of them, every one of them, had to display tremendous effort, determination, and even courage to overcome the social norms of their time. And this was especially true of Alice Parker, after whom we named our Innovation Award. She was quite a woman. Hers is an extraordinary story. And if you've never heard of her, sadly, you're not alone. So let's talk about Alice for a second. Who was she? Alice was a Black woman and a native of Morristown, so one of the original Jersey girls. She was born in the second half of the 19th century and attended Howard University at a time when it was unusual for a woman, much less a Black woman, to go to college. And wouldn't she be proud today of our new vice president-elect? But Alice Parker did go to college and she graduated with honors. And it's her story from there gets particularly interesting. As a Jersey girl, she had to endure some very cold winters. And if she hated anything more than cold New Jersey winters, it was the fireplaces that were used to heat homes at the time.
You just hold on 1 second. Let me ask her what's going on. Hang on. You have a webinar.
I think we just got muted. Everyone kick back there. To her, so I'm not sure where I lost you guys, but to her, the fireplaces were only somewhat effective while spreading smoke and ashes all over the house. So what did she do? Innovator that she was, she designed a natural gas fueled new and improved home heating furnace. This was her invention, and she submitted her design to the United States Patent Office. It was the first time anyone has thought of using natural gas to heat homes. And I should mention that Alice devised this innovation with no experience or training in the field. She awarded a patent for her innovation in December of 1919, 1 year before women got the right. Getting muted here. There we go. 1 year before women got the right to vote, and her design, from her design was born the thermostat and really the familiar forced air furnaces in most of our homes today. So sadly, not much is known about Alice's life after she earned her patent, and we don't know whether that was by design or because of the social realities of the time. We simply don't know, which is unfortunate. But what we do know is that it is very fitting to remember Alice H. Parker and her significant innovations to home comfort. So next time, as we approach our Jersey winter, next time you come in from the cold, think a warm thought for Alice. Now, we're going to begin our award presentation. So Tom, I'm going to turn it back over to you, if I may.
Thank you very much, Linda. Our first award recipient is Willa Eason. Here to make the presentation is John Cole, Executive Vice President of Wells Fargo, and also a board member of the New Jersey State Chamber of Commerce. John, welcome and thank you for your sponsorship.
You're welcome, Tom, and thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here on behalf of Wells Fargo and to present the first of our awards. In 1984, a comment by Willa Eason's young son changed her life and the toy market forever. Willa asked her son if he wanted to be a superhero, like the action figure toys he loved. But her son's reply caught Willa off guard. He told Willa he could not be a superhero because the superheroes were white. Willa said her initial thoughts were to buy her son a black action figure, only to realize there were none to buy. No manufacturer was making them. Willa did some market research, and it clearly showed there was a market for multicultural action hero toys. So Willa decided to make the toys herself and founded Olmec Toys. She developed the product, secured investors. She began selling them to friends in the neighborhood, barbershops, beauty salons. The success of these local sales allowed her to approach larger retailers. She soon grew Olmec Toys into a $5 million entity with worldwide distribution in major stores. Soon other toy retailers caught on and began selling multicultural action figures and toys. Today, Willa Eason is an assistant professor of professional practice at Rutgers University. Eason holds an MBA from Harvard Business School and a BA from Fitchburg State University. She's a recipient of numerous awards, most notably the Business Enterprise Trust Award from President Bill Clinton in 1996, and an honorary doctorate from Bloomfield College. Today, she will have to make a little more room in her trophy case, as the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce is proud to present to Willa Eason its Alice H. Parker Women Leaders in Innovation Award for innovative thinking and marketing in creating and growing Olmec toys. Congratulations, Willa.
Thank you so much. And here's the award. It's a wonderful achievement. So thank you, John Cole and Wells Fargo and the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce. And congratulations as well to Jessica Gonzalez and Barbara Heisler, our other awardees. And thank you, Linda, for that introduction about Alice Parker. I will think about that when it gets cold and the heat comes on. I just want to say one little thing. Actually, it's a quote by Milton Burrell to help anybody else who wants to be an innovator. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. And I want to say I went through a lot to do the business, and my other personal motto was, no doesn't mean no, it just means not now. You have to go back and keep trying, and the door will open. So thank you all very much. I'm very honored to have this award today. Thank you.
Congratulations, Willa, on a well-deserved award. And maybe you and I are the only ones who know who Milton Burrell is. But I do remember Milton Burrell, and he was a pretty funny man. Thank you again also, John Cole, for your sponsorship and your presentation today. Before we make our next presentation, I would like to introduce one of our special guests. Carly Graham Garcia is the Executive Director of the Feliciano School of Entrepreneurship and Innovation at Montclair State University. Carly just celebrated her first anniversary in this position. She came to Montclair after serving as the head of external affairs at Google for its New Jersey region. Because our event today is part of the weekly Women Entrepreneurship Initiative that Carly leads for the Feliciano Center, we thought it would be appropriate to hear a few words from Carly about the importance of their program. Ladies and gentlemen, Carly Graham Garcia.
Tom, thank you. Great to see all of you, and congratulations to the award winners. It goes without saying, this is my favorite award in New Jersey. And as Tom just mentioned, we are in week 8 at the Feliciano Center at Montclair State University, celebrating weekly women entrepreneurship. In past years, actually 7 of the last past years, we have celebrated Women Entrepreneurship Week on our campus. Many of you have been to our conference hall, have come to our events, have networked with our students. Thank you for that. The in-person conference always was a moment to celebrate female founders, not only in New Jersey, but around the world. Last year, we had over 240 universities join us in this effort to celebrate women entrepreneurs. We had college and university partners in 39 countries, 48 states, and 21 universities in New Jersey celebrate with us with an activity on their campus last year. This year, when COVID hit, we had the opportunity to pivot and partner with organizations like the Chamber and also Tech United, where I had the pleasure of interviewing Wyla and Barbara and Jessica earlier this season. So I want to say thank you so much for the work that you've done, for inspiring other women entrepreneurs, for inspiring our students. And for those of you who might be interested in seeing some of the conversations that we've been hosting globally across the last 8 weeks, you can see the interview that I did with the award winners today, as well as about 24 conversations and interviews that we've had with female founders at the Feliciano Center's YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and type in Feliciano Center, you will find us. But again, congrats, and Tom, back to you.
Carly, thanks a lot, and thank you for all the great work you're doing at the Feliciano Center. And we look forward to continuing our partnership with you. I think this is only the start of some good things we can do together, and it has been a great start. So thank you again very much for all you're doing, and we look forward to a long, productive relationship with you and the Feliciano Center. Our second award recipient is Jessica Gonzalez. To make this presentation, here is the South Jersey and Coastal New Jersey Market President for TD Bank and a good friend of the Chambers, Rob Curley. Rob, it's all yours. Thank you for your sponsorship today.
My pleasure, Tom, and it's great to be here with all of you today. So Jessica Gonzalez was creating ads for billboards and commercials when an idea hit her. If advertisers are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on these ads that don't give back, why wouldn't they spend that same money giving something back to the audience they're trying to target? From that innovative notion, Jessica created InCharged Inc., a manufacturer and distributor of custom cell phone charging stations, which companies can sponsor and provide messaging to customers while their phones are charging. There were more than a few hints that when Jessica Gonzalez decided to turn her vision into a business, she was very serious. To finance her company, Jessica sold everything she had. She moved back in with her parents to save money, and she worked as many as 3 jobs simultaneously. Well, it certainly paid off. Jessica launched InCharged in 2009 without going into $1 of debt. Today, the InCharged roster of clients looks like a who's who of prestigious companies, including Amazon, Audible, Coca-Cola, Facebook, Google, and Verizon. InCharged is now a fixture at corporate events and shows, but Jessica is not done yet. The company has launched a new interactive vending machine called VendX. VendX gives people prizes in exchange for a custom interaction, such as playing a game or sharing information. Not stopping there, Jessica has also focused her considerable efforts on responding to the COVID-19 crisis by creating medical-grade sanitizing and disinfecting equipment for commercial, residential, and medical use. Jessica was named a leading woman entrepreneur in 2015 and Smart CEO Future 50 in 2016. Earlier this year, she was named to Governor Phil Murphy's Restart and Recovery Commission. For her innovative business ideas and her nothing is impossible attitude, New Jersey Chamber is proud to present its Alice H. Parker Women's Leader in Innovation Award to Jessica Gonzalez. Congratulations, Jessica.
Thank you guys so much. I want to thank the New Jersey State Chamber of Commerce for this beautiful award. I'm excited to share it with my team. If it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be here today. So this award is for everybody who worked hard, got in charge, and shared the vision and kicked some butt. I also want to thank you guys for constantly uplifting women and continue to open up the opportunities for us to be able to innovate and have opportunity in the state of New Jersey. I'm very fortunate to have my both my home and my business here. And last but not least, I am very proud to be accepting this with all my other award members. It's really inspiring to hear such amazing women doing such really cool things in the state. So thank you again, and thank you.
Rob, thank you very much. And Jessica, thank you for what you've done, your inspirational story, the success, the entrepreneurship, all those great things you've accomplished. And it's a great honor for us to make this presentation to you today. Before we present our third and final award, we have a special presentation to make. So let me turn it back to Linda Bowden.
Thank you again, Tom. And wow, what an impressive group of awardees. Well, this next presentation is very special and one that is very dear to my heart. Today, we're going to recognize a group of wonderful Girl Scouts who mixed innovative thinking and an entrepreneurial can-do spirit to accomplish some very extraordinary things. I am hoping that the women on the phone have all had at least a little bit of time with brownies or Girl Scouts. I myself went all the way into high school, and I was saying earlier that it really changed my life. So I can't stress enough what an important award this is. So a couple of things I would say. So I am so gratified we have the opportunity to spotlight the Girl Scout program this afternoon, and it is my absolute pleasure to introduce the CEO for Girl Scouts for Central and Southern New Jersey, Ginny Marino. Ginny, congratulations. Thanks for all you are doing for girls.
Thank you, Linda. And on behalf of all of the Girl Scouts across the state of New Jersey, we want to thank our partners at the New Jersey Chamber for this amazing recognition today. In Girl Scouts, we embrace the potential of every girl to be a G, that's a go-getter, an I, which is an innovator, an R, which is a risk taker, and an L, which is a leader, as we support that girl along her journey to build skills, discover her talents, and take action in making the community a better place. Every Girl Scout badge and every Girl Scout activity stimulates that innovative thinking and problem-solving skill, from environmental STEM badges, which challenge girls to examine plants and animals in local state parks, to citizenship badges, which challenge them to develop innovative solutions to community problems, to activities that girls love, like arts and crafts, which invite them to think creatively and experiment. Everything that Girl Scouting does shows girls that their ideas can be smart and workable, that they are smart and workable, and that they can solve challenges before them. In short, that they are innovators. As Tom mentioned, too often the innovative ideas and contributions made by women and girls aren't recognized. And it's why events like today are so important and why we are so proud to be here. We really want girls to stand up and advocate for themselves and their ideas and never to be dismissed. And so while oftentimes when we hear the word innovation, we equate that with a big scientific or some other novel sort of discovery, each one of us, each woman, each girl can be an innovator when we embrace change, drive new ideas, and create opportunity in our lives. And certainly the three women who are spotlighted today have done that. And that's a Girl Scout, an innovator who introduces new ideas to creatively solve problems and a leader who makes things happen. So it's now my privilege to introduce to you 9 amazing girls from New Jersey, Girl Scouts who, on behalf of their nearly 100,000 fellow Girl Scout innovators from all across the state, accept the recognition today. Girl Scouts are part of the fabric of our communities, and they are truly making our state a better place. And as I introduce each of these girls, they might look a little bit familiar because from applicants from all across the nation, these 9 innovators were chosen to have their photos appear on new Girl Scout cookie boxes, which were introduced earlier this year. And each of them is extremely honored that they have the chance to represent Girl Scouts in this highly visible way. So let's get started. Aimee Gil has been an involved Girl Scout for more than a decade and has used the leadership experiences and STEM opportunities she found in Girl Scouts to cultivate her love of science and medicine, which she plans to pursue in college. Brenna McCormick loves to go overnight camping and have fun with her troop learning new things. As a Girl Scout cookie boss, she has become an innovator, as selling cookies to family and friends has taught Brenna to set goals, manage money, and make decisions, business skills that will guide her successfully into a bright future. Brianna Taylor has accomplished a lot in Girl Scouts, including earning her silver award with a project that supported women in her community in need. She credits Girl Scouts with helping her to become an innovator by enhancing her knowledge so that she can be open and creative and come up with new methods to challenge herself, especially as a successful entrepreneur in our iconic cookie program. Christel Burrell is a Gold Award Girl Scout whose Gold Award project, Wellness Appreciation Day, unleashed her passion for medicine, which she has implemented into her college studies. In Girl Scouts, Christel found opportunities that allowed her to be her authentic self without judgment so that she could embrace new experiences, push boundaries, and achieve new heights of personal growth. Jacquelyn Trotman has been part of the Girl Scout Media Girls program since middle school and credits it with helping her to develop poise and confidence and share with the community how Girl Scouts has positively impacted her life, including teaching her that unconventional thinking is really necessary for problem solving. Jacquelyn is an innovator who, through Girl Scouts, has learned to create solutions of her own when existing solutions she finds are flawed, or perhaps when there are no solutions at all. One of the Girl Scout experiences that made the most impact on Madeleine Freundlich was a backpacking adventure through the state of Oregon on a Girl Scout and NASA collaborative program about astronomy. Astronomy adventure allowed Madeleine to work with girls from across the country and learn about innovative astronomical methods. Experiencing a diverse array of opportunities over her 13 years as a Girl Scout, Madeleine found the courage and confidence to pursue her interests and find her passions, which now include a role at the Vassar Environmental Preserve and a college major in environmental policy and land use analysis. Rihi Jain is a Gold Award Girl Scout, and earning the Gold Award empowered her to push past her fears and use her voice to empower others. Rihi says that Girl Scouts has helped her to become an innovator by building her self-confidence and pushing her outside of her comfort zone, showing her that the sky is truly the only limit to accomplishment of her dreams. Samantha DiMartino calls her experience as a Girl Scout on the face of the Girl Scout cookie box life-changing, because for the first time she was a part of something bigger than herself as a representative of the Girl Scout brand. From teaching STEM classes to designing new programs to serving as an MC for large Girl Scout events, taking risks while surrounded by her fellow Girl Scouts who put their faith and trust in her has challenged Samantha to push her personal boundaries, and she now considers herself a daily innovator. Samiyah Bakr considers her greatest Girl Scout accomplishment the Girl Scouts Paint Newark project, an effort that completely transformed an abandoned park in the city of Newark into a safe, vibrant place for children to visit, play, and create memories. Girl Scouts has led her to become an innovator by offering many, many opportunities for her to try new things, including her recent service as a delegate representing New Jersey at the National Governing Meeting of the Girl Scouts of the USA. So once again, on behalf of all the innovative Girl Scouts across New Jersey, a big thank you to the New Jersey Chamber for the opportunity to recognize the accomplishments of these girls. They are truly the future innovators in our great state. And thank you especially to Linda for your ongoing support and all you do to champion Girl Scouts for all these years. Back to you.
Thank you, Jenny. And wow, first of all, Jenny, thank you for all the great work you do. I'm just in awe of these young ladies, and congratulations to all of the girls for their extraordinary accomplishments. And I know Gold Star is no easy task, so I want to make sure everyone on the phone knows that. It was simply wonderful to have you all with us today. And ladies, we expect to see you here in a few years receiving the Chamber's Innovation Award. So look forward to seeing your faces yet again. And Tom, back to you.
Thanks, Linda. And Jenny, thank you. I think I told you on the pre-call that my granddaughter was a brownie. She loves it. And if you have any extra Thin Mints, you can send them my way. So let me again congratulate you on everything you're doing for the Girl Scouts and the great work the Girl Scouts does around the state and in all their individual communities. And again, great recognition for those young women who provided so much support. And I'm sure pictures on the boxes, I can't even imagine what that's like. That's as good as being on the cover of the Wheaties box, I guess. But anyway, congratulations to the Girl Scouts. Our third awardee is Barbara Heisler, CEO of Glassroots in Newark. To present the award, I'm happy to introduce Yanela Frias, a new member of the New Jersey Chamber Board of Directors and the president of Prudential Retirement. Welcome, Yanela.
Thank you, Tom, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm thrilled to be part of this event, and I look forward to working with the New Jersey Chamber and its board of directors. And it looks like we have a Thin Mint crowd here. That is also my favorite Girl Scout cookie. And I'm really excited to present the next award. Now, how many organizations can boast that they use a 2,200-degree fire to teach kids how to become artists and entrepreneurs? Well, that's what Glassroots does. Since it burst on the scene in 2001, Glassroots has utilized blistering temperatures and molten glass to engage Newark area youths in learning the chemistry, physics, and math of glassmaking. But Glassroots also teaches the principles of entrepreneurship to its students, as 1/3 of this nonprofit's revenue is earned through items created in its studio and sold. And more than 25,000 students have passed through the halls of Glassroots since it opened its doors, most of them from underserved and low-income communities. In 2019 alone, Glassroots logged 5,000 hours of instruction to 2,000 students. And at the helm of this innovative and successful program is CEO Barbara Heisler. Barbara joined Glassroots as a leadership consultant and became its executive director in 2014. And Barbara became Glassroots' first CEO in 2017. Barbara recalled one of her first days after she took the leadership job. She returned to the Glassroots studio late in the day to find a number of kids hanging around in the office. And she learned most of these kids had graduated high school, meaning they had aged out of the programs offered by Glassroots at the time. So Barbara reasoned that these kids had lost their high school teachers, their mentors, and coaches, and were looking for more direction. So one of Barbara's first acts was to expand Glassroots programs to serve young adults up to 28 years of age. Glass is a vehicle. It is not an end result, Barbara has said. We are not trying to get our students to all become glass artists, but to learn persistence, resilience, collaboration, cooperation, and communication. So for her innovative approach in leading Glassroots and making it an innovative teaching and effective outreach tool, the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce is proud to present Barbara Heisler its Alice H. Parker Women Leaders in Innovation Award. Congratulations, Barbara.
Well, thank you so very much. And what a joy it is to be presented by you, our great partner from Prudential Financial in Newark. Wyla, Jessica, this has just been such a joy to get to know you over the last several weeks and celebrate your successes. And boy, am I glad that I was a Girl Scout, because I can proudly, I still have my sash in the closet, and I should have run and gotten it during the break. Thank you to the Chamber, the sponsors, the Feliciano Center, Propellify. This has been quite an experience. I thank you all. I'm especially delighted to be representing nonprofit organizations in this mix. Nonprofits have to keep innovating in order to stay sustainable. And Glassroots really leads the way in understanding how to pivot and innovate. So I'm really pleased to see that so many of my colleagues from Glassroots, from our board and staff, have joined us today so that I can say thank you to them, because without them, this award wouldn't have happened. Oops, here's the award. So Glassroots has been innovating for 20 years. We're in our 20th anniversary, and all this year we're celebrating. We invite you to join us in that celebration every month. We'll be pointing out something new, some new way that we're connecting with our community, because that's who we exist for. We exist for our community. And whether it's been through our virtual programs, which have engaged tens of thousands of people since March, or our college and career readiness programs, our youth entrepreneurship programs, or our Arts for Art's Sake programs, Glassroots promises to keep innovating and to keep serving our community, no matter how tough these days are. Thank you all again, and congratulations.
Barbara, thank you very much. Congratulations on a very well-deserved award. And Yanela, thank you for your sponsorship. Congratulations to Wyla, Jessica, and Barbara, very deserving award recipients this year. And you join a very prestigious list of recipients we have had over the years, and you've added very greatly to the prestige of that list. Congratulations again to the Girl Scouts of Central and Southern New Jersey. It was great to have you here as our special guests, and it would not surprise me someday if one or all of you were also the recipients of our Alice H. Parker Award. We look forward to having you strive for that, and it would be wonderful if that came to fruition. Thanks again to our sponsors, Atlantic City Electric, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, TD Bank, Witham, Wells Fargo, AT&T, South Jersey Industries, Pfizer, and Choose New Jersey. And just a quick reminder that we have 2 more networking events before the year end, one on December the 4th at 9 a.m., a virtual member breakfast on Zoom, and on December 15th, we will be back on Zoom for our special holiday member breakfast, which is something that should not be missed. Registration information for both will be sent to you soon. Thank you all again for joining us today and helping honor our recipients. Have a great day and enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, everyone. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.